2 innings there, and talking with Dave, he's pretty comfortable with the way he's throwing the baseball right now.
I'm glad to hear that. A lot of people, still thinking now with Britt Burns injured, they're all saying, well, why didn't Lou Piniella bring Righetti in from the bullpen and make him a starting pitcher? Man, I think it would take more than half a year to get him.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance of them doing that now, unless an absolute emergency came up that would force them into it. But that certainly is not in their plans.
All right, Floyd Rayford will face Righetti. Ball 1. No score here, top of the 8th. And off the handle, and nice play by Mattingly. He'll take it himself. Played that real well. Could have been a bad hop. Wasn't hit that hard.
Those sometimes are the toughest plays for even your great infielders because of the spin of the ball, slicing to right field, as you mentioned, and then it will take an opposite hop. If it's right to the right, it's going to hop back to the left.
Juan Bonilla has flied to center and singled off Meacham's glove, and he takes a strike. Fly ball left field, and Renicky one-hands it. 2 men are out. Shot of Fort Lauderdale Stadium from center field. 2 out, nobody on, and Alan Wiggins, who is 1 for 3. He singled back in the 4th inning. He's also popped the second fly to center.
See, now we notice Righetti is going to his full windup, like the conventional windup, like most pitchers. Last inning we saw Holland, who has been strictly a reliever his whole career, worked out of the set. But of course, Righetti feels comfortable from the windup. Each pitcher is different.
Off-speed pitch, low, 2, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wiggins with a lot of speed. Couldn't get the bat out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the Orioles want to get a year out of him like the Padres got a couple years ago when they won the National League pennant. With all the offense that they have, they need somebody like him. He's not going to be a Ricky Henderson type leadoff hitter. Nobody is, because he doesn't have that kind of power. But he's got to be the catalyst, the guy that gets it going for him. If they're going to win.
Can't steal a lot of bases. I see what you mean. And another tough. Oh, that was another tough hop. And Wiggins will be on.
See, that's exactly the play we talked about that Mattingly had 2 hitters ago, except this one was hit a little bit harder, and it didn't come up. There we get a look. See, he's way late on the ball, hits him on the handle, slices it to right.
There's that bounce, the reverse bounce.
Right.
And Mattingly went where he thought the ball was going to be. It bounced back, and he's charged with an error.
Well, the old saying, 9 out of 10 go under. Did you say that when you played shortstop?
Oh,
most balls will go under
the glove.
It's tough to keep that glove down.
Frank Rizzetti was the only shortstop I knew that would go down. He'd say, make sure you pick up a little dirt with the ball. And he'd make sure it wouldn't go under his glove. But that's hard to do. All right, Lee Lacy, and they just missed getting, man. They thought they had him that time.
Oh, now, see, I talked about that earlier in the game. If I'm Righetti, right now, watch this move right here. See that quick move? If I'm Dave, I don't want to use that against Wiggins right here. I want to save that to the season. You face these teams that you're going to play during the season a lot down here, and the more of those little moves you show them, the better chance they got of being ready during the season.
Right. Ball 1. That time he had Wiggins moving back towards first base as he delivered the ball. But that's true. Don't tip off your good plays.
Or your bad ones.
Right. Check swing foul. Rice looks fast tonight. A lot of check swings against him.
See, Bruce Sutter has that theory. He never throws to first base. He says, I got a lousy move. I don't want to show it to him. But what he does is he'll vary his count, which is what a pitcher should do. Hold the ball for a second, hold it for 3 seconds. That way you destroy the timing of the base runner. You don't have to throw over there to destroy his timing.
Nope. Man, they almost had him there. He had actually taken a step and a half towards second base, but Righetti kicked his leg so high, He has a chance to come back.
See, there he went with the conventional pickoff move, and he did fool Wiggins. He almost had him, but I still say, I don't care if you get him right here. I want to save that till, April, May, June when it counts.
There's that tricky move. I don't like that move. He gets away, and he's going to go to second. Mattingly will not be able to get him. I always think, especially Righetti's going to come up with a sore arm, because you're stepping, and you're not stepping towards first, and you're flipping the ball.
Well, you know what Woody Hayes said about the forward pass. 3 things happen, 2 of them are bad, right? It's incomplete or it's intercepted.
Yeah.
That's the same thing when you throw to first base. There's about 4 things happen, 3 of them are bad. Once in a while you'll pick a guy off, but you'll either get a balk or you'll throw it away in that particular case, or the other thing, nothing happens and the runner gets a better read at your move.
All right, so that percentage not too good then, 1 out of 4 on that pickoff move. Righetti is charged with an error. That's the 3rd Yankee error. That's high. Now watch this. I just never have liked this move. Just look at that.
It is a low percentage. It can work. Tug McGraw had success with a little move like that, but you use it sparingly and against just certain runners.
Strike 1, 2-1. Make that 2-2 on Lacey. 2 men out, no score. We're in the top of the 8th. A little high, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
We get a look at Tippy Martinez, the relief pitcher that the Orioles would like to see bounce back. He had an off year last year, but if they're going to win, they need a productive year out of Tippy. He's got to be the guy that slams the door for them like Righetti does for the Yankees.
Tippy has done it year after year. High fly right at Cuttle. So Righetti gets out of the jam. The Yankees made 2 errors in that inning at the end of 7.5. Baltimore nothing and the Yankees nothing. Well, your local Dodge boys. Visit your Dodge dealer today. Budweiser, Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. Toyota, who offers a full line of 1986 trucks. Your local Pepsi-Cola bottler, and by the New York Yankees. Well, we got a new second baseman, Mr. Kaat.
Mike Fischlin at second, and he's got a new double play partner. As short Mike Soper. We get a look at Mike.
All right. So we're going into the 9th inning. Righetti in his 2nd inning of pitching. And he'll be working to Cal Ripken, Jr. Ripken 0 for 3. Nope, ball 1.
Mike Armstrong warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Should this game go extra innings, and right now it looks like it will, he would be the new Yankee pitcher.
That's high, 2-0.
See the pitch before that? You started calling it a strike, and then you said ball. See what I mean? The strike zone shrunk.
You're right there. You were right 1 out of 5. No, I thought. There's Tippy Martinez. Former Yankee. They got a lot of Yankees over there. That's high, 3-0.
Well, of course, Righetti knows Ripken's power is downstairs. When he gets that ball down and in like a good golfer, he gets the head of the bat on it. So in a situation like this where one long ball will beat you, Dave wants to keep that ball upstairs and inside.
That's ball 4. It's exactly what he did. I go along with that theory, and Joe McCarthy, again, was very instrumental in my style of baseball and baseball thinking. He's always said, never let the big man beat you. In this game, it happens to be Ripken. When they got Ripken and Murray, you're in trouble. Right?
Yeah, you're right there. But then from a pitcher standpoint, also, you don't want to lose your aggressiveness and pitch defensively, because also the percentages of leadoff walks scoring is probably greater than the percentage of a guy hitting the ball out of the ballpark.
I think so, except in late in the game with a guy like him who, with just that one swing, could break the game open. You take your chance, because, again, McCarthy was the greatest percentage manager of all time. I mean, he had percentages figured. I think that's one because he had great players, too, but I think it's when you play the percentages as they do in the gaming houses in Las Vegas and Atlantic City. You win more times than you lose.
I had to learn that the hard way a few times. Remember Frank Howard in his heyday?
Oh, yeah.
See, they always said, don't let the... And I did not. I hated to walk a hitter. But after he beat my brains out a few times, and I learned you have to walk him once in a while.
Oh, he jammed him. Oh, man. And Weiniger makes the play. Great pitch. So you were pretty stubborn, huh?
I was. Well, Johnny Sain said, you know, if you're going to be a good pitcher, you got to be a little stubborn. I think right? You do. You have to have a mind of your own. There's a good look at the pitch, up and in, just like he tried to pitch Ripken. Got the ball in on the handle, and Benitez couldn't do anything with it. You have to have a mind of your own. I mean, you have to be coachable, but a little bit of stubbornness, just like in a good racehorse, that never hurts.
No.
You don't want contented, passive players.
No,
you want guys with some fire in their belly.
But if I'm the manager and I tell you something, you don't listen.
Oh, that's different. That's not being stubborn. That's being stupid. There is a difference.
It certainly is. Strike one. Drew Coble does take a little extra time calling the pitch. Bill White yelled over before. Who was that umpire who used to take a lot of time calling the strike?
Modern day umpire? Or like back with Al Barlick's day?
No, not quite as far back. Line to left, but right at Righetti. And he makes the catch of the sinking line drive. 2 men out. George Maloney, I think that's who it was. He'd wait, wouldn't lift the arm. He might say strike in a hurry.
There we get a look at it. You judge. Did he trap it? See, with those big gloves. With big gloves now, you get that glove between the grass and the ball, and that's just what Righetti did. And that, incidentally, was Tracy Jones. There we get another view of it from the outfield camera. That was Tracy Jones in his first at-bat in the ball game. Had come in for Freddie Lynn.
Good eye, good eye.
Moved to first base, and Benitez, of course, went to left field. Shelby moved over to center.
Mike Young hits one off the hands down. And Berra flipped to second. They get the fourth play. Another good inning for Righetti. So at the end of 8 1/2, it's Baltimore nothing and the Yankees nothing.